And a very pleasant Wednesday on the podcast land. What's up there,
Oh,
Al?
hi there, Jerry. A couple weeks ago, I said I was going to get us some like vitamins that
Yes,
are called nootropics.
I do. Yeah.
Well, I did get them in, and it's a 2 week supply for each of us. But I wanted to do it when we're both going to be in here
Okay.
for 2 weeks, so we're probably gonna have to do that after the new
So
year.
April.
No, we'll do January.
I have a lot of travel coming up.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Damn it,
I do.
man! I should have done it this week and next week
It's
when we're
okay.
all
Well, I
around
think it probably going to take some time for it to take, though. No,
to kick in.
I would think. I can't imagine after 3 days you're going to be like, "Wow, this is unbelievable."
I'm super smart. I bet you I see no difference.
Maybe. I mean, if I pull up my January calendar.
Like brain health, the nootropics are supposed to help your brain.
So you're not. I know the guys are coming back January 2nd. You are not. Correct?
I am. January
Oh, you are
2nd is a
coming back
Friday.
January
Yeah.
2nd. All right. So I will be here as well. So the first week of January, I am around.
Okay.
I'm around both weeks. It's
all right.
the
Perfect.
third week is when I go to Iowa.
We'll do it the first 2 weeks. You'll be super smart as you head to Iowa.
Oh, no, I am going to miss one day. But that's okay.
Okay. We could do that.
I got one game in Illinois.
Okay. We're going to do that, Jerry.
Yeah. I thank you. It's very nice of you.
When we talked about this on the podcast, I got a lot of people messaging me, but then I didn't, for whatever reason, there was something happened to the messages on Twitter.
Okay.
Instead of being called messages, Twitter now calls them chats.
Yeah, I saw that. Only on the desktop for me, not on my phone.
Yes. See.
And it's been weird.
Yes, I agree. So what happened was, and I feel bad because I like to get back to people, especially people that listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I hadn't clicked on my messages because I didn't see any alerts that I had any.
Yeah.
But the one day I clicked on them because I was like, let me see. I had 3 weeks worth of messages.
So how much is that total?
I don't even know. It was
you get that many direct messages?
I guess if I don't check it for 3 weeks, yeah, I had a lot. And I had a lot of people writing to me about these nootropics, vitamins and things. A lot of people have tried something called Neurogum.
Okay.
It's essentially like a caffeine gum that's supposed to be
good for your brain.
Good for your brain, but I guess caffeine is good for your brain in some ways.
In small doses. Though,
yes.
I would think.
So there are people that told me like they like to have coffee in the morning, but in the middle of the day, if they're feeling sluggish, they have a piece of this Neurogum, which I did not order.
One of the things I've been reading lately is that the worst thing you can do is actually have coffee first thing in the morning, which the whole world does.
Oh, we love coffee.
And the idea is wait 2 hours before you wake up and then have at it. But drink water when you get up, not coffee. And I thought, and it's not one person say, it's multiple, all these influencer doctors on social media that we follow. They all say the same thing. It's you got to don't drink the coffee out of bed or on your ride in 2 hours after you wake up.
It's funny because during the week, I get up at 2 a.m. and I will have water. And then I grab a coffee at 3 a.m. to get in my car.
Yeah.
But weekends, I'm immediately pumping. I've gotten to the point sometimes on weekends where around 10 a.m. my urine smells like coffee.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, all right, I haven't had any water.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. You've never had urine that smelled like coffee?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. Asparagus.
Yeah, that's a big
definitely a smell, and it's fast.
Very fast.
Yes.
You have asparagus at a restaurant, you get home, you pee, and it's there.
It could be. It could be that quick.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've had urine.
That's it, though. I don't think I've ever had that feeling or sense of smell from coffee. But I also only have 1 cup a day usually.
Yeah.
I don't go crazy with it, and it's usually just on the ride in, which is where I'm now going to try in the new year. I'm going to try and do the water with lemon when I wake up, and then when I get here, I'll have a couple. Well, not when I get here, but maybe it's 6 o'clock.
Because they say when you wake up, you're dehydrated.
Yeah, well,
and then you should have the water.
And how many days have I told you? Sometimes it'll be noon. I'm like, holy crap, I haven't had an ounce of water yet, and I don't even realize it. Even like today, the only water I've had is in my little lemon blueberry mix, which is no more than 6 ounces of water, and that's all I've had today. That and a cup of coffee. Nothing. That's not good. That's not hydrated.
Good. You got people walking around with giant jugs of water that they're trying to consume.
I know.
Which also seems weird. Like you shouldn't have to walk around with a giant thing of water to consume water. Like when you're thirsty, you have water. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I think part of the problem is a lot of people like I don't find myself in the winter. Summer's different. I drink water like crazy. I don't find that I'm thirsty for anything, and hours go by. Like it's almost like I need a reminder. Drink 3 or 4 ounces of water to keep it going. And there are days, I don't mean hours, days where I don't consume an ounce of it.
Yeah, there are times when I'm not thirsty, right? But I'll have to take like one of my Pepsids for my
Sure.
acid reflux. And when that ice
You
cold
feel
water,
it going down,
well,
right?
when it hits my lips, I'm like, damn, this is some good. Let me drink some more of this. Now, where's this water been all day? There are days,
Sitting there.
yeah, where when I do consume it, I'm like, this is good
And
stuff.
I think because I'm like you, I criticize the big jugs too and all that.
Big jugs, yeah,
But
baby.
but I do think it serves as a reminder. Hey, it's sitting here. Drink it. Like, and
Yeah.
I don't drink it. I don't have the big. I have a 24-ounce bottle, which I haven't brought in months, which is again part of the problem. When it's sitting by my desk, I drink it. It's got. Remember, for a while, I was doing the small little cups.
Yes.
I was getting.
You were lining up small plastic cups of
I was
water.
doing 6 8-ounce cups of water. I'm like, if I do this before I leave, that's 48 ounces of water. At least I did that. And when I sit there, I would see it coming out of the studio. I just suck one down. It was like it was a reminder, and I never forgot to do it. So I think that's what it serves as more than anything.
Yeah, yesterday on Instagram, this just happened to come up on my feed. There's an app called the Oasis app,
Okay.
and they have an Instagram feed, and they're very big on testing bottled water. As they test they've tested every water for contaminants in the bottled water, and they give it a score out of 100. And if you're like 80 or above, that's good. If you're in the 90s, that's very good. And it just went through all of these waters and what is in all of them.
It should just be water.
I know, but like all of our water has minerals in it,
Yeah.
all this thing. So there were a couple waters that stood out as being very good. I'm not going to trash the bad waters. Assume they're every other water except these.
You have to trash it. We don't have to trash it, but you can mention them with the score. Because I wouldn't mind knowing.
Okay, well, I will tell you the one I love when I go out to a restaurant and they have Saratoga water.
Okay.
Because it's in that blue bottle. And there's just something about that blue bottle is like,
Right.
but that did not get a good score. The ones with the good score, Aquapana,
Never heard of it.
which you will see in some Italian restaurants if you get bottled water.
Okay.
That one was very good. Evian in the glass bottle was very good, was surprising.
Okay. Evian in the plastic bottle, no good?
Yeah, the plastic bottles, unfortunately, they get all those plastic particles in it. So Evian was one. Then there were a couple ones I never heard of that are in some of the stores, but like the Mountain Spring water, which I love, did not get a good score. How about this Voss water, which we used to get here at this station in a nice glass. And it's Nordic water. The Voss water that's sold in Norway, excellent score. The Voss water they sell us here in America, garbage.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
This country with the food is unbelievable.
Really terrible.
Did you see the thing I just reposted on Twitter about the new sugar-free Oreos?
Yes.
And the guy took a blowtorch to them. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
It like retardants them.
Yeah, he took a blowtorch to the new Oreos and they did not burn, melt, or anything.
The hell?
Yeah.
Are we making this food? What I can't even call it food. This crap out of.
And yeah, there's been a big thing now on social media too about Breyer's ice cream amongst other ice creams. But in order to call something ice cream, it has to be a certain ratio of milk and cream and all these things. So Breyer's ice cream is now called a frozen dessert.
Oh boy.
There's nowhere on the Breyer's ice cream box where it says ice cream.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I literally just bought one thing of vanilla chocolate
Breyer's
for the kids. Yeah, on Sunday.
Check it if you go home.
I will. I have it home.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. They did that too with cheese at one point.
American cheese is American cheese product now.
American cheese
like
product.
Land O'Lakes, which we used to get. Now I haven't done that ever since I think we brought it. Well, ever since you brought it up on the podcast and I looked into it, I've been buying Boar's Head cheddar ever since. I have not had Land O'Lakes cheese in probably 3 years.
Yeah.
I would say, because it's cheese product.
Yeah, really, like when people say it's complicated as to what to eat, if the only thing you need to look at is the ingredients, because everything on the front is marketing if you look at the nutrition label where they tell you like calories and that
Doesn't really mean anything.
doesn't mean anything. It's how you're getting those calories and all the fat and all that stuff. If you look at just the ingredients, and there are certain things like butter should have like 2 ingredients, cream and
Yeah.
salt. If you've got a butter with multiple, then it's the same with peanut butter, peanuts, salt. Anything else
It's crap.
is crap.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Very true.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at a supermarket and it's nothing but a chemical factory.
Yeah.
Like there's
Very
nothing
terrible.
else to say. It is a
Yeah.
chemical factory.
And there are a couple, one of the people had pointed out that Haagen-Dazs is actually real ice cream.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. But so many of the other
Oh,
things,
don't tell me Carvel's not good. Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure Carvel's
Delicious. Honestly, there are a couple of things that not that I eat them often, but if you told me I could never have again, I would be very upset.
Is the Carvel soft serve?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Carvel ice cream and pizza. Those are the two things that I enjoy. Everything else is fine. But those are the two like treats I would call them that I absolutely love. Like in terms of bad food.
Yeah.
It would be Carvel, pizza, and a fountain soda Coke. Not the can, fountain soda Coke.
Yeah, those are good.
Those three would be the three things that I really enjoy that I would hate to never have again.
Yeah. So it says Carvel soft serve ingredients include milk fat and non-milk fat or non-fat milk, sugar, corn syrup, there's your problem, whey, and flavorings like artificial and natural flavors. It also contains stabilizers and emulsifiers such as propylene glycol monoester, disodium phosphate, sodium citrate,
It's a lot of stuff,
cellulose gum, and carrageenan.
Oh, so that's fine. I look at it this way. If all kidding aside, as much as I love it,
Yeah.
I would say if I have Carvel twice a year, it's a lot.
Well, there you go. Then it's a treat.
Not going to kill me.
Right. Absolutely.
But it does suck that it's still all made with just
Yeah.
garbage.
You're right. If you once a couple
fine.
every so often, you get one in the summer. I as well, Jerry. I've
Ain't
got
gonna
not
kill you.
Carvel. I had some other local soft serve. I'm sure it was filled with junk as well.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I heard an interesting, I was listening to Theo Vaughn podcast, and he had Tucker Carlson on, who I know is a lightning rod person. Some people love him, some people hate him. But it was more interesting of the conversation they were talking about nicotine,
Okay.
which some also claim is very good for your brain.
Nicotine is.
Nicotine, yeah.
Interesting.
And in particular, the nicotine pouches, right? So they would say like the nicotine wasn't bad for you in smoking. It was the carrier, right? Whether you're taking it out through a cigarette is bad for you, vaping it is bad for you. But if you get a pouch that's just straight up nicotine,
The nicotine is the addictive.
yeah. But
It's like, even from the way I understand it too, smoking a cigarette is not going to kill you. It's smoking thousands of cigarettes that will kill you.
Yeah.
And it's the nicotine that draws you to the tobacco.
Yeah. But they're saying like if you use, and I heard a couple actually health people talking about this as well, that if you use nicotine sparingly when you need to really lock down and focus, that it can be very
No
effective
kidding.
for you.
Okay.
But Tucker Carlson was talking about that, nicotine isn't in a pouch and you're supposed to put it like in your, under your, between your gum and your cheek.
And this is just the nicotine pouch.
Yeah, just
no
nicotine
tobacco,
pouch.
no
No tobacco.
chew, dip, nothing like that.
Yeah, just the nicotine pouch. And he was claiming on this podcast that in order to get nicotine into the system even faster, people are putting the nicotine pouch in their butt.
What?
Yeah. That by putting it in your butt, it gets into your bloodstream even faster than your cheek and gum.
Okay, everything's not a race, so keep it out of your ass. Like,
Thank
seriously.
you, Jerry.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And who was the first one to say, let's put this up my butt? That doesn't make any sense.
That's a great question.
Gosh.
Now, they did have on the Howard Stern show a number of years ago, Richard Christie.
Yeah.
He's an interesting fella.
Oh, yeah.
I like him. I find him entertaining.
Mhm.
So they say the same, like what they say is that the lining of your butt, the inside of your butt lining is very thin. So things get into that's why something like a suppository works as a quicker medication because it's going in your butt, but it's made for your butt, and then it gets into your bloodstream. And
I have an idea for you.
what's that?
Next time you get a stuffy nose, why don't you rub some Vicks in your ass?
That would burn. But Richard Christie, though, a couple times on the show, they put beer in his butt to see if
he said he could taste it.
And could taste it and get drunk.
Yes. I've actually heard this experiment.
You've actually heard this program.
I also recently heard them dip his testicles into beer, and he would be able to tell what type of beer it was, and he did.
Yeah. I remember the one time he was trying out pumpkin beers that way. They were pouring them into his butt.
And he could taste them.
And yeah, that's what he claims.
That was the most eye-opening thing. Like, I really thought that was a radio bit.
Yeah.
Then I came across the video of him naked and Gary tickling his testicles with a feather.
Good Lord.
And then him lowering his balls into the beer. Like, and not only that, the tickling of the testicles was to see which guy, I forget who the other one was, might have been
Sal.
I don't think it was Sal. Who's the other one? Initials.
JD.
It might have been JD. I forget. I don't remember. But it was who would start laughing first. Either it was JD, either tickling and Sal, or right, vice versa. And I'm watching 4 grown men.
Yeah, with families.
With no pants on, tickling each other's testicles. I'm like,
with feathers?
Wow. And all I can think of is, what does Beth think when she hears this?
Yeah.
Because I came across, Oz. Remember Oz the Mentalist?
Yes.
On their show of, I guess, weeks ago or a month ago, whatever. And she's beautiful. She's sitting right there. She was blown away. And I'm like, she knows the show. That conversation has got to be like, you're 72.
Yeah.
We're still dipping guys' testicles into beer.
Yeah. Yes, we
funny.
are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, we are.
And it was funny.
Yeah. So part of me thinks like, maybe I should try a nicotine pouch, not in my butt.
Not in your butt?
But I'm like, eventually they're going to tell me, oh, if you use the nicotine pouches, they burn a hole in your.
Well, yeah, you can't leave it in your mouth all day. I
Yeah.
think the idea, as you said, is when you are feeling the need for it, then you do it for focus. That's not every day, and that shouldn't even be every week.
Right.
It should be very limited.
Right. Not every day. And not
My
every
question
week.
to you would be, though, if the nicotine is what gets you addicted to things, how would that not get you addicted to the nicotine?
I'm sure you do get addicted to the nicotine. The hard part is deciding, like you might, let's say you like a nice drink every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a drink on Friday night,
Sure.
Saturday night. You're not grabbing a drink probably on a Tuesday night.
No, but I will tell you, as someone that has smoked and done tobacco in the past,
well, that's what I mean, right?
You give me one, I am concerned that it becomes a habit very quickly.
So it's the same with this nicotine thing, right? So let's say you have a big presentation at work. I don't know what people do at work, but I assume presentation.
Okay.
You're like, I would take a nicotine for that. The next day, you have something else at work.
Yeah, and you're going to start rationalizing it.
Right. Then you start rationalizing, have one of these. And then what happens is, because the nicotine pouches come in different strengths. I think the smallest one is 3 milligrams.
Yeah, now you bump it up to 5.
Right.
And you keep bumping it up till you get that high or focus or whatever you're searching for.
Then I know Mark Maron, the podcaster, or former podcaster now, he retired from that. He was addicted to smoking for many years, and then he went now he was like nicotine lozenges, which he was using a lot of.
Sure.
But that, I think you're using it to maintain what you gave up on the cigarettes, right? So it's not like, I just wonder, like, somebody's not introducing themselves to nicotine through the lozenges. Like, that's the first time you're having nicotine.
That's probably to get you off something.
To get you off, yeah. But then you get hooked on the lozenges.
Yeah.
But is that better than vaping and smoking? Yes.
Well, I would think it is, but there's still, I don't know what the negative effect of nicotine. We know what the negative effect of tobacco is long term. I mean, not everybody is going to get cancer, mouth or lung or whatever, or throat
tongue cancer,
but a lot of people do. I don't know. It's kind of like we always talk about cell phones. Do we really know what these things are doing to us right now? We might know in the year 2130 or in 2080. Right now, we walk around with these things in our pockets as if they're nothing, and yet they're sending signals out left and right. We got Wi-Fi going through our bodies. We have no idea if in 10 years we're all not going to be mutants. Which, who knows? The same way people were smoking in the 1910s and
Right.
the 1800s.
With no thought.
So the question would be how much research. It's like the question about Ozempic right now. What is the long-term effect of Ozempic? Right now, people are losing weight. Great, fantastic. But I don't know. What if you've been doing Ozempic for 4 years and in 2029, I don't know, your right boobie swells I don't know, or shrinks, or your right testicle dissolves. Who knows?
Could have sworn there were 2 here earlier today.
I'm saying, like, these things take years and decades to really know the full effects.
Yes.
What is the full effect of simply taking nicotine?
I'm gonna ask I have to go to dentist tomorrow after the show. My brother-in-law is my dentist. I'm gonna ask him. I go, what people that take those pouches and put them in there, not tobacco, just the pouches.
Yeah.
Or can a dentist tell without a patient
That's
saying?
interesting.
Can a dentist tell if someone uses nicotine patches?
That's interesting. The pouches you're talking about.
Yeah, the pouches. Yeah.
I'd love to know the answer to that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll ask him.
Yeah.
You got
and if you have a minute, ask him if he puts them in his butt.
Ask my dentist.
Yeah, you never know.
My brother-in-law / dentist. Could you tell? Oh, here's my questions. Like, if a patient uses the pouches, can you tell in their mouth? And then the next question, I'd be like, what if they put them in their butt?
There you go.
You know what? I would need to ask the butt doctor. Can you tell if a patient is putting nicotine pouches?
Yeah,
The
lining of his ass might be getting burned.
Yeah,
and that might be very visible when he goes in for the colonoscopy or whatever he's looking for. It's very possible.
Speaking of, I don't know why this reminded me. I started using a new soap in the bath.
What'd you do? Peel it off a tree?
So there's a brand called Dr. Bronner's, which has got very good reviews from ingredient people who look at what things are made of.
Right.
So I've been using Dr. Bronner soap for a while, but they finally got put into Costco. But when things go in Costco, sometimes just one
stuff changes,
and one variety only, right? So Dr. Bronner's has all these different natural scents, but in Costco they only have peppermint.
Okay.
Because
they buy it in bulk, right?
Yeah, I think they buy it in bulk. That happens with like some of the like the seltzer, the flavored seltzer waters, that they only give one kind.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's not, peppermint is normally not my scent, but it was cheaper. So I'll try the peppermint.
Your scent is air.
I want to smell like it. Actually, the Dr. Bronner's almond smells very nice.
I like vanilla, but okay.
But I bought they have a lavender vanilla, which is very nice.
I like that.
So I got the peppermint one. And I got to tell you, when I soaped up my genitals, it was a cooling effect from the peppermint on my
wiener.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was tingly.
How long were you in the shower for?
Well, at first I was like, is this burning my genitals? And I washed it off right away. But then the next day, yesterday, I tried it and I was like, it's kind of tingly.
Hey,
refreshing.
Martha, why is that water on again upstairs? Is he showering again?
Yeah. So it was like a tingling a cooling, tingling sensation from
your junk.
From the peppermint soap.
Okay.
Dr. Bronner's. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, why don't you do a little video? Maybe you get an endorsement deal.
I should do that. I should, product reviews.
Your peppermint penis.
Hi, I love this Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. It makes my genitals shake pleasantly. It was one of those moments.
Who needs a woman?
It was one of those moments where you were not sure, is this pleasant or unpleasant?
Sure. I get it. And then you realize it's kind of like when you have barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Or wings, like hot sauce.
Yeah.
At first, is this going to be good or is it going to burn my? Oh, this is really good. Oh, no, it ain't. That's the opposite. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is kind of good.
Yeah, maybe I do like this.
Dr. Bronner's peppermint. I'll have to try this.
Yeah.
Although I'm more into that vanilla.
Yeah, that's
lavender.
a good
That
smell
sounds
one.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Of course, right now I have ivory.
Ivory soap.
Yeah. That or
Does that make
Irish
your
Spring.
Genitals ting a little?
No. No, it does not.
Okay. Maybe they need a peppermint
I
flavor.
got nothing there.
All right, let's do the warm-up show, Jerry.
How do you want to label this one today?
That's a good question.
Ingredients at Carvel. Water ingredients. What's in water? We're sure to get at least 100 viewers.
Well, we have to label this as caffeine in your butt.
How about Al soaps up his penis?
Peppermint on your penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know
that's
why
it.
we don't, though.
That's how we have to label it.
That's what we
unfortunately.
discussed.
That's how I'm going to label the actual on the podcast,
Yes.
non-video form. That's how it's
Perfect.
going.
Very good.
All right, Jerry, warm up next. See ya.